Hello, Vineyard Tallinn family, and hello to anyone else who may be watching. It's Raf, and welcome to Torah Tuesday. I don't know about you, but I am so ready for this forced restriction and quarantine to be over. And yet, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Today we have a little bit of a different look. I'm standing by a hospital here in Tallinn, and my wife is inside for her 30-week checkup for our new baby. And unfortunately, because of these restrictions, I'm not allowed inside. And it made me feel the restrictions just a little bit more real today. It made me feel like there was some sort of pressure and a restriction. And it reminded me of a Hebrew word that I want to share with you today, MITZARAYIM. MITZARAYIM is found in the Old Testament. And when you see the word Egypt, that's the word MITZARAYIM. That's the word that gets translated. Now, MITZARAYIM is a place, obviously, as it translated in Egypt, but there's so much more. There's a sense of bondage, a sense of restriction, a sense of narrowness. And it was the word that was given to the slaves of the Hebrew people while they were in Egypt. But there's also another side to the MITZARAYIM. Because there is this place, God never forgot his people. And he took them out of Egypt, and he brought them into a promised land. There's this sense of taking from this narrow place into a more expanded place. And to be honest, I'm really looking forward to that part of this story. You know, while I can't be with my wife now at this moment, I know that eventually we're going to have a new life in our family, and we're so excited. While I feel that narrowness and I feel that pressure and that bondage, I know it's going to be lifted. And I started to think to myself, for you, for those who are watching, what is your narrow place? What is your MITZARAYIM? Is it the loss of a job? Is it the pressure of what's coming next in this new world? Is it a broken relationship? Is it loneliness? I just want you to know, I feel that too. And so I started asking myself, you know, when this restriction lifts, what am I being transformed into? You know, for the people, the Hebrew people in Exodus, they were transformed into a nation that eventually would lead to Jesus. There was this promise given to Abraham, but they had to go through this narrow place. I don't understand why, and I can't tell you why you're going through your place. But there is this hope. There is this hope that God doesn't forget his people, and he hasn't forgotten you. And he's ready to take you through this process out of the MITZARAYIM and into the promised land, whatever that promised land may look for you. So be encouraged, friends. Be encouraged that God is watching and he's with you, and he's ready to take you through this narrow place that you're in now into this more expanded new place where you can flourish. So I pray that you receive that today, and that you be encouraged today that your MITZARAYIM is only temporary, and that you're going to come out of it. And I hope you can feel that hope today. So take care, everybody, and may you experience this MITZARAYIM, but that you would come out of it fresh and new into your promised land. Take care, and we'll see you next week for Torah Tuesday.